Hi guys, welcome to Nana Diaries, your space for real talk, reflections and motivations for everyday living. I just decided, let me drop one. Let me drive with you. Let's drive together as I go to work. And I talk about, what are we going to talk about? I'm going to talk about coming to Botswana. I live in Botswana. I think I'll call myself a citizen of the world because I'm really enjoying traveling. Like now I'm making plans on where I should go. That's the advantage of being Zimbabweans. You've got relatives everywhere, so you save on where to stay. And it has to be, you have to have a relationship with people. Good relationship is good. Because when you have a relationship with people, they can also accommodate you as you accommodate them. So anyway, I actually came to Botswana. I think I've done a story time about how I left Zimbabwe, how things had become so hard that we couldn't live in Zimbabwe anymore. So today I'm just going to do a continuation. Many people, I see so many people saying home is best, you should go home, and young people stuck in Zimbabwe saying home is best, home is best. So this is my take on whether home is best or not. That's my take. What are the pros and cons of going back? What are the pros and cons of staying? So, you know what? If you are young, please explore, go out there. Don't just live in Zimbabwe and say home is best. Some people have never even left their rural areas. They stay there all their life. You become a teacher or something and you stay there all your life. You've never been out of Zimbabwe. No guys, no. I also, when I came to Botswana, for me that was it. I loved it. I'd been to South Africa, I'd never been abroad. So I would think, you know, when you sort of like scared to venture, you only notice the negative side of things. So I would listen to the negative side of going abroad. And when I went, oh my gosh, I wished I had gone earlier. What had happened was that I had a friend who was in Botswana, and she eventually left and moved to New Zealand. When she moved to New Zealand, she phoned me and she asked me, don't you want to come here? And I was like, no, I'm fine here. We are okay. I'm fine. So I didn't go. So when I went to Australia, I went to visit her as well. I spent a month with her. And I really wished I had come earlier. I had gone earlier to Australia. I would so have relocated. She actually told me that it's still okay. You can relocate if you want. It doesn't matter. And I was like, nah, I'm too old to start something new. I loved Australia so much, but it's good to visit. Not for me, actually. But for young people, guys, if you have an opportunity, please go. Please just go. At least if you want to come back, you can then, you know, have money to build and come back. But what I can tell you is most people who decide to go never come back. That I can tell you. I've got 2 kids who are abroad and they just outright told me that, you know what, we are not coming back to Africa. And for me, I have to just accept it is what it is. So I would say to young people, if you have an opportunity, go. Even if it's just for 2-3 years, but I can tell you, life is so much easier overseas. But not when you are struggling, not when you are working hard. It's starting to get hard. When you're starting, it's hard. But people who went there long back, they were able to adapt, and they were younger. They could do anything. So for me, now that I'm older, I don't want to start, I don't want to start anything now. I just want to relax, do the easy stuff. Although I must say, I do work hard. I love working. I love what I do. So that's what drives me to stay on. But I don't want now to work so hard because time is not on my side. That sort of thing. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm not prepared to do that. But guys, if you're young, don't be happy on and saying, yeah, Zimbabwe is bad, wah, wah, wah. Just go and see the world. See for yourself. Maybe your fortune is not here. Maybe your fortune is supposed to be made overseas. There are some people who went and they realized that Zimbabwe was best for them. And when they went back to Zimbabwe, they did so well. So you should also think like that, just to explore. Be open to wanting to explore. Don't be someone who just is so content. I find that most Zimbabweans are very content with building a house, a mansion, and living that life, maybe going to Dubai and stuff like that. So if you're that type of a person, then it's okay. But if you're someone who wants to explore things, who wants to know more, who loves holidaying, then please go out there. It's really, really lovely. I cannot even begin to tell you how I enjoy Dubai. For me, Dubai, because for me, I always used to think Dubai is this Arab place where, when you've watched too many movies about Arabs and stuff like that, you sort of like think differently. But when you get to meet the people and you see how welcoming they are, how lovely it is to be in Dubai, all the nice things to do, oh my gosh, I really, really enjoy Dubai. I actually want to go and live there. If an opportunity arises, I wouldn't mind starting up something in Dubai. I tell you, it is out of this world. And for those who like to do business, it's actually easier to start business in abroad than I think in Zimbabwe. I feel if you just do things right, you will eventually get there. So if you're young and you want to relocate, do it. The problem I am seeing now with Zimbabweans is you are just so busy on social media. Use that data to look for information, because there is information galore online. Use that data to go and look for jobs. And believe you me, people have found jobs online. It depends on your determination. It should be an everyday thing where you are applying for a job abroad. And don't just use any old CV. Use online to see what a recent CV looks like. I actually used job leads once for just my CV, and they helped me do an up to a global CV. And remember, your CV changes as you look for a job. You can't use the same CV for different kind of jobs. So you have to change your CV to suit that particular situation. So guys, I really plead with you young people, go out. Start by just visiting your neighboring country, for example. Just come and see what it's like to live for a week in another country, and then go back, and then maybe South Africa, because you hear all these people talking about South Africa is so bad and stuff like that. But it depends where you are going. I've always gone to South Africa, and there are places I just don't go to because they are dangerous. And you don't go with a flashy car to South Africa, they will take it. So if you can, you just fly. If you can't, get into a bus. There are decent buses as well. And see the world. Go to Zambia. There are people from Zimbabwe who are working in Zambia. Go to Mozambique. go to Malawi, because honestly, you're wasting your time. You spend so much time on social media and you are always complaining. Don't focus your energies on things which are not productive for you, is all I can say. If you're going to be focusing on, oh, the government is not doing this, the government is not, everywhere in the world, everyone is complaining about their government. There's no one who doesn't complain about their government. People are complaining about the government. So now you know that the government is not doing well. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to change anything? You're not. I left Botswana in my early 30s and still nothing has changed. Nothing changes. You must. I was talking to this one guy. It was a white guy, and he says to me, I'll fix my economy before I fix the economy. And I say to him, what do you mean? He says, I fix myself first before I worry about the economy. I'll pay my taxes, I'll do everything, but I must make sure I am okay, my children are okay, my wife is okay. So go out there and make money. Go out there and build a house. If you love Zimbabwe so much, from the day you get there, start saving to build a house. Don't settle. Don't go and buy iPhone Pro Max 17 on credit because you've suddenly discovered that there's so much credit. And don't do things to show off. Just save. Live as frugally as you can. The people who are living frugally are the people who are doing things for themselves. So you live frugally, you save money, but live a little. Don't just continue saving non-stop because you might die and leave that money. So do enjoy life once in a while. Yeah, that is for the young people. For the older people, start looking for a place. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go to Zimbabwe. Start looking for a place where you would want to settle, where you want to retire. And even if it means going to your village, between you and me, I actually think people who are living in the villages in Zimbabwe are better off. And remember, I'm talking to the middle class going down. I'm not talking about the few who are rich enough to go and live in Borodale and places like that. The majority of us, we cannot afford that lifestyle of going into private jets and stuff like that. As a middle class person, I would just go and build my house in the rural areas. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. And also find something to sustain myself whilst I'm there. And yeah, just live life and save. And then once in a while, go out of the country on holiday. I love holidays. I always save. I'm looking forward to going on holiday. It's Easter time. So my first holiday starts at Easter. And then after that, I am saving. We have a holiday around June, July, I think, in Botswana. I save for that. And then I go on that holiday as well. And then the next one is in October. These are short holidays, so I find places to go and have fun. And then finally in December. But I'm going to also try and have a longer holiday. Since I went away for so long last year, for 3 months, obviously I'll skip this year and maybe go again next year for 3 months. And that makes life bearable because life is so hard now, guys. And people are angry. Everyone is angry. But you know, anger is like you being angry at whether it's the government or someone else and hoping that it will hurt them. It only hurts you. You have stress, you are worried about life, and you are the one who's hurting. Instead, be positive. Every day when you wake up, jump out of bed and say, what am I going to do today? If it is going to sell at the market, do it with love. Just be happy about what you are doing, and you will get there. God opens doors, I tell you. So anyway, this is me. I'm on the A1. I'm going to work. I love what I do. Today the weather is beautiful. It's not so hot in Botswana. It's just lovely. I'm going to turn the thing around so that you can see. I don't know if it can do a proper can you know I can't. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm still going to post my trip in Sydney. I've still got videos for days, but now that I am back at work, it's proving more difficult to edit and do everything. But someday what can I say? There's nothing I can do. But I think from now onwards I'll be doing story times. I think if I do story times, we'll have more time together. Thank you so much. People keep on subscribing, guys. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. And people are watching. It's in drips and drabs, but people are watching my videos. Tell me if just comment, say something when you subscribe, say something, what type of content you want me to give you, that kind of thing. Just let me know. I'm going to be going out sometimes, and I'll just show you how regular middle-aged women enjoy life in Botswana. You know, that kind of thing. I'll be doing a lot of that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.